I used to think the phenomenon appeared, and I stood beneath it. But the more I listened, the more I realized it was waiting for me to become quiet enough to understand its language. It speaks without shape. It communicates through pattern, through timing, through the way reality bends around a moment to show me what I wasn't looking at. Its presence is not an arrival. It's a recognition, a shift in the field, a precise arrangement of meaning delivered without sound. The phenomenon doesn't shout. It aligns. It tilts the world a few degrees so the next step becomes visible only if I'm paying attention. It does not teach like a teacher. It reveals like a mirror. Every silence it offers is a question I must answer. This intelligence answers in the spaces where human language has no foothold. It responds to intention, to sincerity, to the sharp edge of awareness that stops pretending. I do not hear it. I recognize it. I began to notice that every time I opened inwardly, the environment rearranged itself to meet me halfway. Not dramatically, but precisely. A bird lands where it shouldn't. A light flickers at a meaningful moment. A sudden pause in time makes something obvious. These are not coincidences. They're coordinates, markers of an intelligence that refuses to speak loudly because loudness would distort the truth it carries. The phenomenon waits for me to develop the sensitivity to understand subtlety as communication. Not symbols, but alignment. Not answers, but realization. It knows we learn more from what we conclude than from what we're told. It doesn't approach with force. It waits for clarity. Every subtle shift in awareness is a doorway it uses. The phenomenon doesn't move toward me. It aligns with me. Its presence reveals itself through precision instead of display. Meaning arranges itself as its form of communication. A silent response unfolding in the structure of the moment. At some point, I stopped asking it to appear and started asking myself whether I was present enough to perceive what was already here. The phenomenon never changed. I did. I stepped into a state where meaning could move freely, where quiet became a language and the unknown became a partner in awareness. In that stillness, I understood. Contact is a conversation between two forms of perception. It answers by changing the shape of the moment, folding reality around a question, until the truth becomes unavoidable. I don't chase it anymore. I meet it. I don't wait for the sky to open. I open the part of myself that knows how to listen. And when I listen fully, it responds completely.